Get your white balance.
Absolutely.
Well, welcome to Troy's Prospect Park for the ribbon cutting on our first disc golf course. This is not your parents' type of frisbee game. This is very sophisticated, as you can see here from the equipment, but it's an emerging sport that we're delighted to bring to the city of Troy. Let me begin by introducing a few elected officials who have joined us today from the county ledge. We have County Legislator Carol Weaver. From the City Council, we have Eileen McDermott, who represents this district. I'd like to thank all of those who were involved in bringing this to fruition. That includes Disc Cap, a volunteer group that tries to promote this sport, and they have brought this course to the city of Troy. They've also brought it to a number of other communities. Parks and Recreation staff and our planning commissioner, Steve Strikeman, have all been involved in this for a couple of years to bring this here. This is a great sport for this time. You can do it and socially distance. You can play alone, you can play with another person, but you're not all gathered in one place. It's a perfect sport for our time, fortunately. This park, Prospect Park, was designed in 1903 by Garnet Douglas Baltimore, the first African-American graduate of RPI. And I'm certain that at the time he designed this, they never imagined a sport like disc golf. But I'm sure that Mr. Baltimore would appreciate the fact that this park is adapting itself to the times and bringing this sport to the city park, expanding the audience of those who come and partake of the park. So this is going to be fun. This is not, I went to school in the 70s, so I thought I was pretty good at frisbee. We all were back then. Ken, you probably remember that.
I was terrible.
This is a whole different matter, though. I'm instructed that there are, like golfers, there are different types of clubs, but in this case, there are different types of discs for different conditions. So I'm going to be very eager to see a demonstration of this once we cut the ribbon. At this time, I'd like to go ahead and introduce Steve Strikeman. He is our Commissioner of Planning, and this has been a dream of his to bring this to the city of Troy. And without his dedication and effort, we wouldn't be standing here today to enjoy this. So, Steve, come on up.
Hope you got that. Thank you. And giving me a lot more credit than I deserve, it's really Sam Wexler, who I'm going to introduce, that really was the driving force behind this. Sam and I met initially back when we were, through another Prospect Park volunteer effort, the creation of the Garnet Douglas Baltimore Trail. He worked with me on that one, and he knew that this would be a great thing to bring to Troy. And also I had been experienced in my previous job in Schenectady working with Disc Cap to create a park, a disc golf course in Central Park, and that is so well used there. And I see the vision here and the thought that we really needed to have this here in Troy as well. So Sam kept driving me forward to keep moving this happening. My staff, James Rath, worked with me as well. Kevin Graber from the Parks Department. We walked the course. We could see the vision, and we recognized how the 9-hole course would be a great starting point. We look forward to having an 18-hole course after that. Let's see. Sam, basically, I just want to cut to the end as I introduce Sam and say that on Friday I was up here with John Salka from the mayor's office looking at the course, and we met two golfers that were here. And they are from Rensselaer County, they work in Rensselaer County, they were just excited to have the ability to be able to do this. It's the closest course to them now, and it is truly a great asset. And as you walk through it, you'll see it really takes advantage of the areas in the park that are open to all, as well as some of the areas around on the bluff or around the edges that really are underutilized right now, but still beautiful places to be in. So that's it. I'd just like to introduce Sam Wexler, who really made this all happen. Thank you, Sam.
Thanks everybody for coming today. This is an exciting day. So the original inspiration for this came 3 years ago, as Steve was talking about. cleaning up the trail over there on the other side of the park. That, along with the Phi Sigma Kappa grant right here, this fraternity next to the park, they were giving away grants. Oh, take off my mask. All right, here we go. Should I start over?
Start with Phi Sigma Kappa.
Phi Sigma Kappa. Anyway, they were doing grants. They're right there, that old church. And so I was thinking in my head, like, maybe we could combine them and do some kind of disc golf course. So I talked to people, and eventually a lot of people, we got like 50 signatures saying they supported it. And yeah, we gained momentum as we went. So I'm really proud today to make this happen and to premiere the disc golf course and to work with, in the past, such talented and hardworking people. So here's a list of key organizations I'd like to thank. First, organizations, then people. First off, City of Troy, DisCap, Phi Sigma Kappa, Friends of Prospect Park, and then the Mount Ida Preservation Association. After that, here's a list of key people who should be recognized for their efforts. I'd personally like to thank Steve Strikeman, James Rath, who I don't see, Jeff Daniels, Bob Hoffman, Kevin Graber and his grounds crew here, Gus and Jim, Kenji Klein, Greg Kurtz, Gene Gierka, Earl Steenberg, Brett Delameter, Paul Morano, Peter Grimm, Jeff Wojtkowski, Michael Easterbrook, Dan Schnoll, Paul Johnson, Elizabeth Rodriguez, Monica Wells, Kevin Bailey, and Adam Selman. So give them a round of applause, please. So moving forward, there's still some work to be done. There's quite a bit of trash in the woods here. If you want to help pick that up, that'd be great. I'll be picking it up probably after this. Also, we're looking to put permanent pavers in for each tee. That's about it. Thanks for coming today. Enjoy the course and shout from the rooftops. Prospect Park Disc Golf is here. Now I'd like to introduce the president of DisCap, Kenji Klein. Give him a round of applause.
Hello everybody, thank you for having me. I just want to thank everybody on the behalf of DisCap. We're Disc Golfers of the Capital Region. We're a 501(c) not-for-profit that looks to promote the sport of disc golf in the Capital Region. If anybody has some projects, please reach out to us. We're happy to assist. We're here to help facilitate working with the municipalities and the property owners of the parks that want disc golf. I want to thank the City of Troy, Mayor Madden, Steve and Sam. They're really the people and all the volunteers that helped put this course in. It's a beautiful course. It's a very beginner friendly. We like to be in the parts of the park that other people don't go to and try and better utilize that property. There's been a lot of cleanup already through all the glass that was thrown over on the edge there, and we'll continue to work on that and just hope you all enjoy and make sure your disc fly straight. Hope you have fun out there. Enjoy the course. Thank you.
Okay, at this time I'd like to introduce Moira Rienzo. She is the Vice President of the Friends of Prospect Park.
The Friends of Prospect Park are thrilled to see new activities at Prospect Park. We're happy to partner with the City of Troy and our neighbors like Sam for this disc golf course. For more than 2 decades, the Friends have worked together to improve the park and its offerings, and we look forward to seeing more people in the park using the disc golf course. Thank you.
All right, we're ready to cut the ribbon. I love that phrase, Mayor just flies.
Mayor just flies. It's hard to make them go straight. It takes a
Yeah.
lot of practice.
So what we're going to do is, rather than moving the podium, we're going to move the basket behind, and we'll just shift everything back.
I'll just move the podium so they don't have to move their cameras.
What's that?
Should we just move the podium?
Well,
so-
that's a little heavier than this basket. That basket is way much.
Sorry, guys, I tried that.
Let's move the basket back.
The effort's appreciated.
Let's move the basket back. We're going to be in front on either side. Mayor, I'm going to have you on the right side here. Everyone who was up at the podium, we're going to have you come back in. Sam? Where should I go? Up there. Yep, right here. Hold it. We got it. Here you go. Who wants to?
Oh, really?
Sam,
Oh, really? Oh,
you were the
cool. You wanna, like, put a
driving
hand
force
in the
behind
ring?
this. I'll hold the
Okay,
ribbon on this
you
side. How
hold
about
it.
that?
All right. Okay.
Turn it.
I don't know.
So before we slice, everybody, please just hold on a second, okay?
Prematurely cut it.
A big slice now.
Okay, great. So we're gonna just pose for a couple photos real quick. Pretend you're about to slice it, but don't actually slice it, okay? There's the lens caps in the camera. Is everybody good? So we're gonna count down 3, 2, 1. Slice. When you're slicing, everybody's looking at the scissors, okay? All right. 3, 2, 1. Congratulations. All right.
All right, who's going to demonstrate for us?
Brett, where's Brett?